Hey guys, I'm Kaylee. This is my friend, Shameez, author of The Last Feather, which my details obviously are in the description. Her Instagram, Twitter, website, and my affiliate link to buy the book from Blackwell's are all in the description as well. So, do you want to say hi and introduce yourself?
Hi, as Kelly introduced me, I'm Shameez Patel Papathanasiou, fantasy author, debut fantasy author, and I'm excited to try one of these sprints.
Okay, we can start with 20 minutes.
That
Is that
works for
fine?
me.
Okay. I should have set up banners before. I forgot. Okay, I'm going to say reading until 10. Also, it always takes me a couple minutes just to remember how to do all the things. And I am going to be. I wonder if I can do 2 screen shares. Because I like putting the timer in, but I like putting the timer in, but also I am going to be drawing. So then I'm going to screen
Oh,
share my drawing.
and what are you drawing?
I am carrying on with your drawing. So
How
you
am
can
I
see it coming
supposed
to
to
life in real
focus?
time.
How am I supposed to focus on my writing?
Because
I'm
the
just
drawing
gonna
process,
watch you.
watching the drawing is not fun.
I
Because it's just
mean,
lots of me redoing things.
we'll
Okay,
see.
let's see if I can screen share 2 things. Okay, but then can I also... No, I can't. Okay, so I'm just going to screen share my... Yeah, I'm just going to screen share the drawing. And then I'll just put a banner along the bottom that says what time we're going to go until. Oh, also, I realized, no, is this thing not working? Okay, well, you might be spared then, because...
I saw a flash of
Yeah,
it.
that's so sad. I love technology so much.
Technology does not love me. I swear, it's my presence that's making it rebel.
It has, the option to share it has vanished.
I still have a share option, but I don't
I
have anything to share. So
No, so I can share, but I can't share that program.
that's strange.
This is pretty normal around here, by the way. Um,
It's pretty normal for me in general. So
yeah, the general chaos and
you can't share the entire screen, not just the program.
people are not here for finesse when they watch my channel. We're just here for a good time.
It's just vibes and good times.
Okay, yeah, no screen sharing of my drawing app, so you can write in peace.
I'm both disappointed and relieved.
It's fine. I'll send you updates.
Okay, I look forward to it. Step by step updates.
I am doing a um I'm doing I'm trying. This is the first time I've attempted it. I'm attempting to record it. So it
Oh,
supposedly records every brushstroke, and then I should be able to
and then you
save that
have to
as a
speed
video.
up. Oh, that would be
Yeah,
amazing.
I'm very excited to see if it actually works.
I've,
So
I mean, I've seen those style videos and they're so satisfying.
I know I've seen people make them from their iPad,
Okay.
but yeah, I've never actually seen one from this program. So I'm really hoping it's going to work. Um, yeah, but we'll see. Okay, we can start.
Cool. All right. Cool. How'd it go? Muted.
Yes, I am. I'm drawing in an eye, so
Ah,
it's
the eye.
the eye. It's going.
Okay.
It's
So this is the version with the open eyes.
yes. Which
Oh,
I
gosh.
okay. Now that I've zoomed out, it actually doesn't look that scary.
I mean, eyes on their own can look pretty terrifying.
I mean, I love drawing eyes, but this is it's been an experience. But actually, I do think I like it. I do think I like it. I just need to
Awesome.
send you a message to ask for clarification on something.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. I'm just trying to check how many words I've written. I'm trying to figure out where I started. Yes, about there. Okay, so that nice 600 words.
20
I'm pleased.
minutes.
I'm pleased with.
That's very unfair.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's my best work. It's word vomit at this stage. It's a first draft.
But still,
My first drafts are so messy. I just write as the thoughts pop into my head, and then when I'm reading it in the second draft, I'm trying to decipher what in the world I got up to. Sometimes it takes so much work to just fix what I've written.
I'm still trying to stop self-editing on the first draft. And I think it's actually, as much as I'm like, oh, I write fanfic as like a writing exercise because there's no pressure, that might actually be part of the problem because like I don't really edit when I write fanfic. I just like write, and then when I'm like, this is enough for a chapter, I just upload it because I don't want to be
good. I would say that's
like,
good. You should write
I
your
don't want to
novel
put
like
too
that.
much pressure on that. But
You should
then
write your novel like that.
no, but then when I'm writing the like my novel stuff, I'm like, oh, but so then I take the same writing style in where I have so because I know I'm not going to edit the fanfic, I'm slightly more cautious about writing, right?
Okay.
So I kind of will like self-edit as I go. And so then I bring that into when I'm writing the novel as well. Whereas I need to be able to just like word vomit and go, it's okay if this is really, really, really bad. Because I
Really,
can make
really,
it
really
better.
bad. Yes, I mean, I've mentioned that piece of advice who I forgot who originally gave it, but that you cannot edit a blank page. So even if you've written a trash first draft, you can work with it.
Yeah.
But you have to write it.
I'm trying.
One of the four.
One of the four, yeah.
One of the four works in progress.
Yeah. I might send you story outlines actually and get you to help me decide which one I should carry on with.
Why is it only a might?
I will send you story outlines.
Okay, there we go.
You can
That's
help me
better.
decide which one I'm going to do. This means I have to write story outlines because at the moment they're just in my head.
I'm terrible at writing an outline. It's because it's a word vomit process for me. It helps for me to get to the end, which is why I write so quickly because then things start to look like a full story and I can think of it a bit more clearly.
I never used to outline anything, and but I don't think I'm particularly good at plot. So like I think I'm good with characters. I think I write okay dialogue, but like I'm always just like, what is supposed to happen? How do I tell a story and not just write like a
Vibes.
collection of scenes that are nice? So then I've had a couple of ideas where I have actually had like the ideas come to me and then I've actually thought of like points of conflict.
Okay.
So then I've made sure to write those down because I can't risk losing them.
Do you ever find that you discover plot points while writing? New things that you may not have thought of, new conflicts or goals?
Sometimes, but generally I don't get to that point. I like spit out all the vibes and then I'm like, okay, now what? This is why I have 4 stories going on.
Do you
Because I
write in
get an
order?
idea.
Do you
No.
write linearly or just random scenes that you prefer?
Yes, because that's how I get ideas. I'm like, oh, I
Okay.
have these 2 characters. They're going to do this thing, then they're going to do this thing, then they're going to do this thing.
So I have a friend
So
who does that
my,
as well. She writes out of order, so she writes all of her favorite scenes first, and then she goes back to sort of piece them together. Whereas I've got most of my favorite scenes are in my head. I don't write them down, which is also very dangerous because then when I get there, I've forgotten why they were my favorites. But it does motivate me to get there. So like, okay, I need all of these things to happen before they can kiss. And then I go for it because I'm so incredibly eager for that to happen.
this seems like a good plan.
But I definitely forget some excellent, what I thought was excellent when I was daydreaming about it. I get then I'm like, oh, what was that line? What was the line? I have a note in one of my outlines that say something along the lines of mention the 1,000 things. And I got there and I was like, I remember this being cute, but I don't know what it was in reference to.
A part of my problem
So,
as well is I often, like, I talk to myself in the car on the way to work often. So I'll like talk my way through things. So then by the time I get to work, I've got like a fully formed thing in my head. And then I'm like, okay, well, now I need to get this out
okay.
because otherwise I'm going to lose it.
So I do the same thing, except I don't write it down. And then I'm like, oh, I better write so that I can get there. And then I get there and I lose it anyway. So it's a win-lose. It's really not a a great method. Great motivator. Doesn't always lend itself to a great product.
I guess the idea, like, is probably still in your brain. So at some point it might come back to you.
I always hope so. I do hope so. And I mean, I don't know about you, but I also do the thing where I work through the scenes while driving, especially. And so sometimes I get to the point that I'm writing, I'm like, I don't remember it. But then I work through the same scene, a slight sort of variation of the scene the next time I have another drive or whatever. And then sometimes it comes back to me, and sometimes I think up something that's maybe better. I wouldn't know if it's better since I've forgotten the first version.
I mean, as long as you don't know, you can just believe it's better.
Exactly, exactly. I do believe it only gets better though. I mean, otherwise, why would my brain discard such a brilliant idea for something lesser?
Exactly. Hi, Krista. This is Shameez. This is Shameez. Mirroring doesn't work for me. We've only had 1 sprint so far, so you haven't really missed a lot. And we've just been rambling about writing. I shouldn't tell you this on Sprint. I should just WhatsApp this to you, but I'm going to tell you now anyway. On Friday, I was just like asking people if there were any questions that they thought I should ask particularly, and
Okay.
someone said ask what her like guilty pleasure book is, and I was just like, no, can't do that. That's going to
You're
derail
like,
the whole situation.
friends
No,
don't do that to each other.
I need to keep my job. No.
Especially because I would definitely end my answer with, and yours.
Well, yes, but also, yeah. I was like, I see where this is going. It's not.
Trouble
Yeah,
is in danger. Will Robinson danger.
much danger.
Oh
Um,
gosh.
I have sent you a WhatsApp. Could you just respond to that? Because I need that for my next. I need the answer for my what I'm going to carry on with in the next sprint.
Okay, I'm sending you a message.
Okay, thank you. Do you want to do another 20 minutes? Do you want to do another, like, half hour? I don't know how much time you have.
I don't even know how much time I have, but I could do another 20 minutes.
Okay, cool. Why did I do this? Sorry, I could have made my life much easier for myself, but I didn't. There we go. Okay.
All right. How'd it go?
It's going okay.
Okay. Awesome.
Fire is not easy to draw,
No, I imagine it wouldn't be.
but it's fun. It's fine. How much writing did you get done?
I'm busy trying to figure out where I ended. I've got no idea.
Um, I will send you a progress picture.
Okay, no, I figured out where I stopped there. Another 600 words, so that seems to be a constant.
That's amazing. I'm in awe.
Although I will say that as I got to the end of this, I was like, I don't think that this is the right place to be bringing in this character. So I may just cut it all, but I'm going to leave it there for now and figure it out later on if I'm going to cut it. But I don't know. We'll see. I like it. I just don't know that it works here.
I mean, you can always. I would guess like rather keep it, and you can always keep an idea from it and put it in somewhere
So
else later.
without spoiling anything, it's bringing another character into the scene, and I'm trying to figure out if this character is around for the next third of the book, they should be doing something, or should I only bring them in a bit later so that I don't technically have to have them doing anything for the next few chapters. And if I just leave it here, I'm going to have to mention them. So I haven't. I'll leave it for now. I'll leave it for now. I feel really sad to delete the 600 words I've just written.
Just keep it, and then find, even if you decide it's not working.
I've got lots of time to revise this book. I've got plenty of time to revise this book. For now, I just need to sort of get the story from start to end to make sure that it's going the way it's in my head and the way I've kind of planned it. But it's coming together. We're on how many words in total? 65,000 for book 3 so far. It's getting there.
I'm so excited. The people that have joined recently, Shameez has just published a book. So the link to that is in the description. But yeah, it is wonderful and amazing, and I love it very much. And she is currently writing book 3 in the series. So,
and Kelly's currently working on a piece of one of them.
I am of my favorite character.
To which in itself is a spoiler, I guess.
I don't think so.
I also don't know. I mean, the strangest thing to me, without giving too much away for anybody that might want to read it, is that I found that women tend to love this character, and the men who read it don't trust this character, even at the end, which surprises me
at all.
So I find that quite curious.
But I would also say that, I mean, someone being my favorite character doesn't necessarily mean that I mean, like, in general, that someone being my favorite character doesn't necessarily mean that, like, I think that they are a good person or that I like them. You know, it might just mean that I find them, like, the most interesting or the most compelling.
Or entertaining. We discussed Cassia at the book launch, and she's stubborn and smart, and she does what needs to be done. But if she were here, we'd probably knock heads a little bit.
I mean, to be fair, like, every fictional man that I'm in love with, reading about them, best thing ever. Like, happy to do it all day. If I met any of them, I would probably want to punch them.
Just like walking red flags.
Exactly. Like, do I love Rhysand more than life itself? Absolutely. Could I actually be married to him No.
Yeah. Are there some things that we've chosen not to address? Yes.
Absolutely.
I would say that it's definitely worse in fantasy because there's murder involved lots of the time. Um, but I think there are some rom-com heroes that I would love in real life too. One that we share our love for.
Y- yes, yes,
I
that's
wouldn't
true.
punch him. I wouldn't punch him
I
in real
mean,
life for any reason.
to be fair, that is basically my husband. So I have to tell you, he was at he was at his work conference, and they were talking about book talk, um, and they gave them candles that say like Grumpy and Sunshine on them,
Oh,
and
sweet.
he immediately messaged me and was like, "Are we Grumpy and Sunshine?" And I was like, "Yes,
Oh,
yes,
that's
we are."
so cute.
And also the I hate everyone in the world but you. I mean, that's both of us, to be fair, but like,
We're
so
He's definitely the I hate. My husband's definitely the I hate everyone in the world except you. Um, I don't hate everyone. I don't think, but
I
I
mean,
wouldn't call myself a sunshine either. But compared to him, probably yes.
yeah. So I mean, I also would not consider myself particularly sunshiny, but also like by comparison.
Yes.
And I don't hate everyone, but it's a small handful of people.
I do
Just
love the Grumpy and Sunshine trope.
it's my
And
favorite. And
more recently, I've fallen for the sort of the cinnamon roll hero trope, which I used to only enjoy the dark, sassy, snarky love interest, but I've grown to really enjoy the softies too.
I mean, I think my favorite is the combination of I hate everyone but you and soft
But actually,
cinnamon
I'm just
roll.
misunderstood, and I'm not really a horrible person. I'm actually just shy.
Like or like our favorite, just people are really annoying, but you're not. So I'm gonna
That
be rude to
also.
everyone else, but like for you, I am the softest.
Oh, my heart, just thinking about it.
And this is why
Love.
we
Oh,
couldn't discuss guilty pleasure
exactly. I
on
mean,
a
I
stage in
also
front of
imagine
150
like,
people.
especially if they. Oh gosh, I can't believe there were so many people. Do you think as many as the RSVP arrived? I was not keeping track of
I
the
don't
amount
know.
of
So
people that were there.
we had more than 150 RSVPs. We had 150 chairs, and there were some chairs open, but there were also a lot of people standing and like sitting on the benches nearby and not like
Okay,
on the actual chairs. So
okay.
I would say probably about, yeah, probably.
Some of my friends sort of sent me photos of me afterwards, of us on the stage. And I was like, but I didn't see you. And they're like, no, no, the queue was long and we're friends. So I'm just going to come and get you to sign my book next time I see you. Oh, there's like a whole handful of people I didn't even know had come, which, what a awesome and crazy night. But probably good we did discuss our favorite rom-coms.
We would have been up there for an extra hour, honestly.
And I feel like the readers, or the rom-com readers in the audience would have loved it because same, but everyone else would have been like, is this normal? Like, is this what goes on in readers' minds?
You know? And I mean, do I come like on here and just ramble at length about nonsense? Absolutely. But by this point, I feel like the people like I've been doing this for long enough that I feel like the people that watch my channel know what to expect. Um, but also like I would say the world at large
That's
is not ready for that.
how I feel about my Twitter timeline. It's like everyone on there knows there's a certain level of clownery that they should expect when they follow me. But in real life, most people don't know that. I released it in little small bits so that I don't scare them off.
Yeah. I mean, I like I've just embraced the chaos, and I've just sort of like ensured that people know to expect chaos. But then in real life, everyone's like, "Oh, you're so calm," and like you're so quiet, and I'm just like, "But you don't know what's going on inside my brain."
Probably for the better.
I have a very good like polite society filter,
Same. Which
and
came in handy for both of us.
is very necessary. Do you have time to do another one?
I don't know if I can do 20 minutes. I can maybe do 10.
Cool.
Okay, awesome.
Oh no. How do I change this?
Okay. Oh, I see your picture.
Hmm? Yes, I sent it to you.
I'm just gonna cry.
I'm quite happy. I wasn't
I
expecting to
am
be
very
happy,
happy. I'm
but I'm
very
happy.
happy. Oh, let me not expose all my emotions on this video. I'm just gonna send you a whole bunch of inappropriate stickers, which everyone else doesn't need to see.
It brings me so much joy because you just populate my sticker collection. Like it's wonderful.
I mean, at some point they're gonna get repetitive. It's just gonna be that crying cat all the time. Like
I
it
mean,
represents me in so many moments of my life.
I was gonna say, like, as a general rule, I could respond with that crying cat to so many things. So like it's a handy thing for me to have around.
And then
But
there's
you know what I'm
that
saying.
then there's that black grinning cat, which is for literally every other situation that we talk about.
I mean, I only have two emotions.
Same. It works. Okay. How'd it go?
I drew a dimple. That's all I drew.
How dare you?
Actually,
Man.
I
Sweet
realized
man.
the picture that I sent you last night. I realized, and I was like, oh, I think like I'm done with his face. And then I realized that one, there was no dimple, and two, I hadn't actually put eyelashes in yet.
Do
So,
you see how amazed I was that I didn't even notice?
and I was like, I'm done working on it now. Like, I just want to put my laptop away, but I need to remind myself that I'm not done. So I made a new layer and just like drew in black lines in like the dimple placement and drew a black line across his eyes.
It's like when you're writing and you put a little note like, come back to this, add more description here.
Yeah. It was not pretty. But I think now actually his face is done, which is exciting.
That is exciting. Oh,
so
beautiful, beautiful, sweet man.
Hair, clothes,
using the
background.
term sweet loosely.
Yeah. And then he's done.
Oh, I'm so excited.
If I pretend I have no responsibilities today, which is very possible, I might actually just finish it today.
Oh, that would be amazing. I have a birthday party to attend. My sister's. Some of my cousins who were at the launch who were like, yeah, we're not going to stand in the queue. We'll see you on Sunday and we're going to bring our books along. So I'm doing some more signing today.
Amazing.
Yeah, which is always fun. I wish I could stay and write. Finally, this poor book, it has been so choppy with my schedule has been crazy over the past few months. So I'd get into it and get like 10,000 words in, and then something else would distract me, some deadline, and I wouldn't touch it for 3 weeks, and then I'd go back and do another 10,000 words. And I don't really like writing like that because it ruins my flow, and I do forget what the previous 10,000 words covered in certain details, and I don't always have time to reread it as I'm going. So I wish I could just sit down and just finish it because I've finally got back into it. We're in the last third of the book for this first draft, at least, I would say. I just want to do it. I just want to get done. But this helped. I mean, okay, so the 10-minute session, I did 200 words. Don't ask me how 210 and 620 works, but apparently. So in total, that is 1,400, which is really good for me for today.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
I'm glad I could help.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me.
Watching. And yeah, you can find Shameez in the links in the description. I've linked her Twitter, Instagram, and her website, so you can keep up to date. Would highly recommend buying The Last Feather. It's a great time. And yeah, I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.